Hey everyone, I have two amazing kits today to share with you, and they're both cream cheek palettes. I'm so surprised that I like them as much as I do. I was not sure I was going to like them. I have both of these on today. First of all, I have the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. This comes in a couple of different ranges. This one is the light. I know they have a deep one. And it comes with a highlight, a contour, and what they call a shimmer. Today, not ever been a fan of cream cheek products. Cream blushes, cream contours, anything cream. I don't feel like I can get them spread around the way I want them to spread around before they kind of set up. Also, I feel like a lot of cream cheek products are too sheer and sort of shiny for me. I like more of a matte cheek. So you've got these three large, at least two of them are very large. I mean, you get a hefty amount there. You've got your contour, you've got your light contour, so like your high planes of your face, and then your actual shimmer highlight. They are a dense, stiff formula. I have had more dense and more hard to work with things than this that were cream. There was a Becca contour palette a long time ago. It just was so stiff. This is not like this. This is a creamy feel, but not as creamy as, say, or as liquidy as the next product I'm going to show you in just a minute. So this is the contour shade. It is a really good deep taupe. It's got a bit of a pink to it. I really like it. So you just barely put any on. It is not streaky. I feel like a lot of cream cheek things are very streaky because of the cream aspect. This one is not. It is extremely evenly pigmented. Look at that right there. And I'm going to show you guys a shot before I put my blush on of just what these different cream contours out of this palette look like just on my bare face without any blush to interfere, so that you can see exactly how this NYX contour palette looks. Next we have the ginormous light contour. It has a yellowish cast in the packaging and on my finger. Does not look yellow on. Gosh, when I put this on to contour, it was just amazing. I was just glowing, and I didn't even have any highlight on. There it is right there. It just gives you such a glow. There's no shimmer in it. It's just a very creamy matte look, but it just makes you glow. It makes under here glow, and I put it up here as well, and under here I put it down here, and then on my chin. Glowing. And that's exactly what you're trying to achieve when you contour. A depth like shadows, and then a glow. The middle strip here is the shimmer highlight, and it's gorgeous. So I have that on. If you can see the shimmer that's going on over here, it's pretty extreme. It is a white shimmer. It is a white pearly shimmer. So pretty, so amazing. It looks like it has a hint of pink to it. Kind of really doesn't once you get it on. Can you see it right there? It's so beautiful. So I am shocked at loving this cream contour kit as much as I do. The way I put it on is I put all three aspects of it, all three chambers of it on using this one brush. It's just an old sort of flattish brush. I think it's especially made for contouring. This is an old Tarte one, but I did one side for the contour color and one side for the highlight color, and then for the actual dark contour color I used the very edge of this Lorac contour brush that I have, because it has a really nice sharp edge to it that I can, it's rounded, but it has a sharp flatness to it that I can really pick up contour with, and I can get it exactly chiseled right where I want it. And then I sort of blend it with that rounded edge. So that's how I put on all three of those colors in that palette. Man, I just love it. I can't believe I found a contour color that I actually really like. And then these other two, the way this brightens is just like no other contour palette powder, cream, whatever that I've ever used. It just brightens so intensely that you don't really have to put a highlight on of any sort, but I do anyway because I love my highlights. So for my blush today and my lips, I used the new Stila Sunset Serenade Convertible Color Dual Lip and Cheek Palette. That's a very long name. So this comes in two different colors. This one that I used today and the one that I have is Sunset Serenade. It claims to be a warmer palette, and then there's a cooler palette that's a lot of fuchsias, hot pinks, baby pink, bubblegum pink, that sort of thing. This one, I don't really know that you can especially call it warm because a lot of the colors in it are quite cool. So Stila Convertible colors, if you're not familiar with the Stila Convertible colors, they're usually sold individually. It's a cream product that you can use on your lips and your cheeks. And they make a bunch of different colors of this. A lot of people really, really love the Stila Convertible colors. I would have to say Stila, that is one of the things that they are specifically known for, is their convertible colors. They are great blushes, and they also dual as a lip color too. This is basically a collection of 5 of their convertible colors. And in the past, I have not been a fan of the convertible colors. Well, in the past, I have been a fan, but then I kind of got to where I thought, well, I don't really want to mess with this messy cream cheek product anymore. And I kind of got rid of all of my convertible colors. So I was kind of leery about grabbing this. But then when I swatched all the colors on my hand, I thought, this is just beautiful. It's just beautiful colors. I don't remember a lot of these colors being available in the individual convertible colors in the past. Maybe they are now, but that's what drew me to this. Is there's a couple of colors on here I've never seen as individuals before. So they have the names of all of them on the back. There's Petunia, Peach Blossom, Gerbera, Camellia, and Twilight Rose. They are beautiful. So they are very creamy, liquidy. Let me see if I can get a bunch of one sort of piled up. And you see how sticky, how my fingerprint is really sticking there. They are a very sticky sort of product. And then you put them on and you sort of work them around and they sheer out really nicely. So this first one is called Petunia, and it is a it is a beautiful hot pink peach. Next color is Peach Blossom. It's a definite peach, and it's sort of a warm peach too. It's one of the warmer colors in the palette. There is the warm peach one. Next is Gerbera, and this is one of the ones I know I had in the past as an individual. And it is a very neutral peach, whereas this one is just really peach. This one is a little more toned down, and it's got a little bit of pink to it. It's a little more toned down. Next up is Camellia. I think that was another one that I seem to remember having. It is brown. It is a rosewood brown. There it is right there. That's true to color right there. Then my favorite one out of the whole palette is called Twilight Rose. It's a plum mauve. It's a deep plummy mauve right there. So these are the colors you get, and boy, they are just so pretty on. So what I did today was I used a small stipple brush to work into these. These are very small, so you're going to have a small stipple brush. This is my small stipple brush. I worked into the Camellia, and I patted that sort of right in the middle as my blush, and a little goes a long way. You don't have to do too much on this, and it will sheer out and sort of give you that wash effect. It's a sheer kind of blush. It's not going to be a dense coverage type of blush. Then I felt like I wanted to warm it up with another one of these peaches because these peaches are just so pretty. So I dipped into Peach Blossom, which is this second one here, which is a brownish, more of a brown peach. I dipped just a teeny bit into that. I didn't do as much of that as I did on the Camellia one. And I just sort of warmed it up with that, and then I blended everything together. It went really well with my cream contour stuff. Then I put on my lips, I put the Twilight Rose. In the package it looks sort of dark and dense, and it looks sort of like a fallish color, but then when you put it on, it's definitely a dark rosewood mauve. have, and it's kind of got a sheerness to it. It's not a super opaque product. I actually used a lip brush for this. Quite a liquidness to it, so I don't know how super long wearing this will be. I love that rosewood color, especially on the lips. I can't wait to put this on my cheeks too. This is going to make a really pretty cheek color as well. So if you already know you're a huge fan of the convertible colors, I would say grab one of these palettes, because this is a really economical way to get 5 different colors of convertible color is all in one place, and not 5 little discs that are rattling all around in your blush drawer. Bye, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.